Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Muhammad Kamar. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, today is our day 26 and finally today we are going to learn about the polymorphism in Python. Polymorphism is basically a concept of object oriented programming. So if you already watch my videos, then you should know that this is our fifth day that we have started the object oriented programming of Python. So today we are going to learn about the polymorphism, which is also a concept of object-oriented programming. So before starting the video, let me tell you that if you are new on this channel, make sure to subscribe the channel and like the video. And actually we have started a 3 years machine learning challenge in which we are going to learn the complete machine learning from very basics to very advanced. And since we have started, today is our day 25 and we are learning the Python so far. Okay, so today's our date, today's our day 26. Sorry if I have said it wrong. So today is day 26 and today we are going to learn about the polymorphism. So before making a file, I have to note the file number, 69. Okay, then polymorphism underscore python.py. All right, hide this section, hide the subject. Make sure to subscribe my channel and like the video so that this will make me motivate, right? So yeah, please make sure to subscribe my channel. Polymorphism Python, and author is Muhammad Qamar. I am Muhammad Qamar. Okay, if you are new on the channel, sorry, yeah, I am Muhammad Qamar. Today's date is 21st August and 2025. So yeah, make it comment, not like this. Okay, and yeah, let's start the tutorial. So the word polymorphism means many form. Okay, poly mean many and morphism means form or shape, so many forms. And in programming it refers to methods, functions, operators with the same name that can be executed on many objects or classes. Okay, so such methods, functions and operators that are many in numbers but have the same name and that can be executed on many objects and classes is called polymorphism. So function polymorphism, an example of a Python function that can be used on different object is the len function. String, we can use a len function on string, we know that. We can use len function on tuple, we know that. We can use the len function on dictionary, we know that it will give us the length of tuple, dictionary and string and set like this. Then class polymorphism. So the main thing here, object oriented programming, we study about the classes and the objects. So main thing here is that class polymorphism. Polymorphism is often used in class methods, okay, where we can have multiple classes with the same method name. For example, say that we have three classes, car, board and plane, and they all have the method called move. Okay, we have class car, we have class board, we have class plane. Then we have initialize, brand and model. This is just ignore these things, this is I guess the same. Main thing here is that the define move, here is also define move, here is also a function, a method define move. Since it is a function but since it is inside the class, so it is called a method. Here you can see it, see that these three are same methods, right? Same methods, and but they print different things. For example, here it is printing drive, for car it is printing drive, for board it is printing sail, for plane it is printing fly. So we have same method and with the same name. Here you can say that, you can see that it is move, right? So with the same name we have three different methods, and we have car one object for car class, we have board one object for board class, we have plane one object for plane class. Then we are giving its brand is Ford and Mustang, something like that, Ibiza and Touring 20, then Boeing 747. So these are the name and models, right? Brand and models, of course. Then what we are doing is that we are, for each, means for car, boat and plane, we are printing the move. This is how we print the move. We do not use the print method, but we just write it like this, and it will print three different things. Even move is a single, is a one method, but it will print three different things. This is what we call the polymorphism, that the same name, same method is printing something different. So this is what we call polymorphism. First I am going to make a class, and then car is a class. Inside it I am going to define initialize, then self. After self I'm going to write the brand, uh, brand, brand, then comma, then say model. Okay, okay. Then self dot brand equals to brand, right? Then we are going to write that self dot model, not like this but model like this, okay, and then model. So then I am going to define a function called move, like it will define how it moves, right? So then inside it we have to write the keyword self. We have already studied about it, why we have to write it, so you can watch the previous videos if you are new on the channel, okay? Then print, and print the car move like drive, right? Drive. Okay, then again we have the same. I'm going to just copy and paste it as like, wait, let's make two new lines and then copy it from here, select it from here. Then I will press the shift and alt and the down arrow, and here you can see I have copied it. Again I am going to copy it, just change the name of the class, which is this time gonna boat, and here it is gonna plane. Okay, then these things are gonna be same, but we have just to change here as sail, and then here we have to write as fly. Okay, and there also we will add an arrow, the exclamation mark. So we have three classes. Okay, so far we have three classes, and now I have to make three objects for each class. Car1 is an object for class, for car class, and inside it I am going to give some values for brand and for model, right? First is brand, so we will give the value of brand, let's say it is Ford. And then the model, which I don't know, as I do not have so much knowledge about the cars, so I have just to copy it like Mustang. Okay, let's say it is Mustang. Then I'm going to make a new as board. Board 1 is equals to board. Board is a class, and then inside it we are going to, let's say Ibiza, I guess, Ibiza, and then comma. Actually I don't know what anything about the board, so we have to just copy and paste it. Touring 20. Okay, just copy it and paste it here. All right, then simply copy it also and paste it here. Okay, so we have three different objects for three different classes. Then what I'm going to do is that for x in, let's say invert in the car1 object, then board1 object, and then we have the plane1 object, and then colon, and then inside it x dot move. We are going to print this function, right? So for each of one it is gonna print that drive, sail and fly. So this is how we have the same method, but it is printing something else due to the polymorphism concept. So this is the concept of polymorphism. Okay, look at the for loop at the end. Because of the polymorphism we can execute the same method for all three classes. This is what we call the polymorphism. Inheritance class polymorphism. What about classes with child classes with the same name? Can we use polymorphism there? Yes, if we use the example above and make a parent class called vehicle, and make a car, boat, and plane a child class of vehicle, the child class inherits the vehicle's method but can override them. Okay, it can override them. So we have a vehicle and we have move. Okay, so all right, it is the same thing, but just we have to make a parent class for it. First of all, I am going to clear the terminal and hide this terminal, then select the whole code that I have wrote so far, that I have written so far, I guess, right? So then by selecting it, shift alt and down arrow, we will just copy it. Okay, then I will just move it down here and make the above code as comment. Okay, all right, now this time I'm going to make a class called vehicle, right? Vehicle. Okay, vehicle. Okay, then inside it we have this, we have to write the same things. Control C, Control V, and but here we are going to just write the move. Okay, and this is vehicle moves, right? So it is a general method that if it inherits it like vehicle, right? Similarly for this one also, it is also a vehicle, and similarly for this one also, it is also a vehicle, right? So now uh, what we are going to do is that child class inherit the properties and methods of the parent class. We know that, right? In the example above, you can see that the car class empty. Okay, here. Okay, yes, what we can do is that, let's say the car class is empty. Let's say it is empty. For right now, I'm just making it as comment, and inside it I'm writing the pass keyword. Okay, then if I run it, if I run this, then for the car it will just print the move, this move from the parent, since it is inheriting the method from the vehicle from its parent. So it will just print the move for the car. Let's run it, and here you can see for the car it is printing uh, the move uh, string. Okay, so this is how it works. All right, this is how it works. Okay, so in the example above, you can see that the car class is empty, but it inherits brand, model, and move method from vehicle. The boat and plane class also inherit brand, model, and move from vehicle, but they both override the method, the move method. Because of the polymorphism, we can execute the same method for all classes. So this is what was about the polymorphism. So here is an exercise that true or false, one object cannot have a method with the same name as another object's method. One object cannot have a method with the same name as, no, it is false, as we have the polymorphism concept. Okay, the next question, true or false, methods with the same name but for different objects can have different content, but the return value has to be same data type. Methods with the same name but for different objects can have different content, but the return value has to be the same data type. I guess it is also false. I don't know about it. Yeah, okay, so it was also false. Next question, which statement is true? Polymorphism refers to methods, function, operators with the same name that can be executed on many. Of course, this is the exact. Congratulations, we have done it also. So that was about the polymorphism in Python. So I hope so, guys, you guys get the concepts of polymorphism, and thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe my channel and like the video. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.